Hey, I'm Jamey from Stillmeyer Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in Steam Up. I played Steam Up with 2 players just the other day, although the game I believe scales up to 5 players. It is a set collection game with a neat little twist to the set collection. And that is, in fact, I'll just jump right to it. That's my favorite mechanism in the game. Steam Up offers a ton of asymmetrical set collection. It's only slight asymmetry, but it's enough to make each set of things that you're collecting feel a little bit different. Because throughout the game, you are gathering dim sum. You're gathering these different dim sum and you're placing it on your mat here. And you can see, for example, when you place on this mat, when you place a token, for the most part, you're just getting 1 point. So every time I place a chicken foot, I'm getting 1 point until I get to the last one. If I manage to fill that row on the last one, I'll gain 2 points. But on a different tile, this might be quite different. This one says one. In fact, this has numbers all over the place. It got ones. I have twos in the first column. It values a few of these dim sum more than the other ones, depending on where you. And even in the last row, these are worth 4. These are worth 0. The other asymmetric element to this is that each of these characters that you're playing as has a different ability up here. Some of them are column completion benefits. Some of them are just ongoing abilities. Like this one says, after purchasing a steamer, you may swap 1 dim sum inside it with another dim sum in any steamer on the turntable. This one has another after purchasing a steamer, so they've kind of bolded when you need to pay attention to this element. They each also have different asymmetric starting resources, but on an ongoing basis, it changes the way that you think about set collection a little bit because of how these different characters value different tokens. Some of them don't care about the columns, some of them do care about the columns, and they have these special abilities. So this asymmetric element to the set collection is something that I really, really like in this game. Also, I want to highlight the components because the components themselves, being able to pick up these little tokens in the Kickstarter version. I backed the Kickstarter version, so I don't think these are in the retail version. But the dim sum themselves are just really satisfying gummy tokens. You can see what they look like there. They're really nice to pick up and put on your mat, and it feels good to collect them. And they come in, or you find that you get them in the game from these little dim sum steamers, these tiny steamers, which are also a really clever component. So I think in a game that is ultimately fairly simple in terms of the set collection, I like that they've added this additional element to think about, like what is valuable to you in particular and when it is valuable, in addition to making the things that you're actually collecting really fun to collect because they look good, they feel good, they are tactily satisfying to pick up and put on your mat. So yeah, those are my favorite mechanisms and components in Steam Up. If you played the game, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, or if you can think of another game that has a clever twist to set collection, I'd love to hear about that as well. Thanks.